Greetings, my little lab rats. I am the mad scientist, Wes.
Count Wes.
Today, joined with me by my science experiments.
All right, what's the order?
All right. James, you're first.
Yeah.
Then Nate.
Yeah.
Then Owen. No, wait, because I'm the big guy. So yeah, then Owen, then Chris, then V.
Yeah.
Woo!
I get to TPK you guys this session.
A valiant effort.
And I just want to let the viewers know that James has requested I turn off baby mode.
Yeah.
In combats, and make the enemies seem like they're trying to kill them.
I didn't say in combat. I just meant in general.
Rocks fall, everyone dies.
That includes combat, obviously. I just meant and by that I didn't mean, oh, hey, Zodak should have killed us. I understand why you did that. He was showing his power, but I just meant in general.
True.
I just meant
All right.
explaining there as in not just solely in combat is not what I meant.
James, you want to recap last session?
Ooh, last session. Is that the one where we were in the tower, or was there another one?
That was when we were in the Spire of Lies.
Oh yeah. So
Start off with me having a chugging contest.
yeah, so there we was. So we were sitting there, barbecue sauce on our titties. All right, and we there were some cups, probably poison, maybe not poison. Definitely stopped us from going into the next room unless we did it right. We did some fucking around with that. We just kind of poured it all into one cup and chugged it. Happened to be the right cup somehow. I don't know if there was any. Oh yeah, because it was the nearest cup, right? And it's like the hungry person. I think that was because there was a riddle about the cups. So we did that. Go down some stairs that had an invisible wall. We only know that because the invisible wall worked on the people who hadn't done the cup thing. So we all did the cup thing, and then we continued. Then there was a trap on the wall. Was that now or was that later? I feel like that was after the next room. I don't know.
Let me check.
After the trap, there was the
trap on the wall.
Yeah,
was
but I'm
the
curious,
bats and the ice crystal?
But was the trap on the wall before that stuff?
No, it was after.
I thought it was after the bats.
Okay. So we go down to a room where there's a door with a keyhole, or I guess like a cutout that looks a lot like a gem that happens to be on the ceiling, surrounded by some really big bats. Bats use echolocation, so we did the one smart thing we've ever done and cast silence, so that they just, even if they notice us, they just kind of fly around essentially blindly. Got the stone, almost dropped it in the water, which seems like it would have frozen us and been not fun for us. Been there, done that. It's not fun. Yeah, Tobin's been frozen in ice before. It was a whole thing. That's why there was a less wet spot or a less dusty spot in our apartment. That was from all the water that melted when I became unfrozen. Anyways, so we were able to get through that room. And then the next room, what did we do in the next room?
Then it was the hallway with the delayed fireball trap.
Yeah, this is the one I was talking about. So Knees happened to notice with his cool little dragon eyes, noticed a spell on the wall.
I proposed animal sacrifice.
Almost blew ourselves up, but luckily he read it off his book, not the wall. It said boom. And if we had read it, it seems like we would have died. Well, at least been barraged by fireballs, possibly crushed by the collapsing chambers. You know how fireballs and doors go. It's keep your fireball in your pants, wizards. Thanks. The rest of the party. Didn't set it off, which was good. Disarmed it even. And then we went to a room with which one was next? We're not all the way at the mirror yet, right? There's another
were
one.
at
wasn't there?
It was face of wealth.
Face. Yes. There was a dude who wanted to know what wealth is. And Yonatan just like had a vision and it opened. It's pretty neat. Don't know why it worked, but it worked. So I'm not complaining. And then we stepped through his mouth after it opened. After disarming the crossbow traps, he wanted to kill us real bad. The party stuffed their pockets with treasure. I didn't want to stuff my pockets because of the riddle from the first room where it was like leave as you entered. But we ended up going out a different way. Spoiler. And then we've gotten this room with this statue of an angel and a mirror, or I guess like a dark angel type thing, and a mirror. Pointed the mirror at its face because we couldn't see its face under a shadow. And then when we looked at its face in the mirror, the eye was glowing, and where it reflected revealed this orb that was hidden from sight before. Put the orb in the angel's outreach hand, and out popped Gavalis' heart. Go us. We didn't know if we should kill it right there, so we just kept safe of it. And we headed through the mirror, which was now a hallway. We go through the hallway into a cave where we see our old buddy Amaranth. Apparently not our buddy anymore. He was reviving the eldest, I don't know if he's the eldest, but like the long dead dragon Zodak, which is not good. A general in like an old war that if he was not beaten, we wouldn't have won. So that's not good. He almost killed us with his stank breath. Me and Orgolan, I think, weren't knocked out by it, so we dragged everybody to safety, and then we decided to make our way back to, or we called Kay, let him know. He was like, uh-oh, Spaghetti-O, go save your friend, go save my friends, while I make some preparations and whatnot, and then we'll get on this shit. That was paraphrasing. I don't think he actually said that. That's just what I got from the conversation. And then we used our Wayfinder to find our way back to Saphiri. Did we get back to Saphiri?
No, you guys are still within the cave as Beckett and Alistair both have found themselves within the Poison's workshop after being knocked unconscious by Zodak's stanky breath. As Alistair,
Wait, then how did we agu? Didn't we agu after that shit? How did we do that if you were unconscious? Or did we take a rest then?
Oh yeah, you might have taken a rest there, and then then
I don't know. Somehow, at some point, you guys were unconscious, and now
we'll call it. You guys took a long rest,
okay,
and that's when they have their dream. Just because
cool.
I can't remember exactly how it went, but we'll call it a long rest. You all he liked full long rest benefits. So Alistair, you are awoken to consciousness by cold metal shackles on your wrists.
Oh, this is less than convenient.
You blink your eyes, awake, and come to consciousness as you look around in a circular white quartz temple. Beyond the reaches of this white quartz temple, this quartz temple it's a circular temple with pillars sticking up and this is very dilapidated. It's not like a new. You see some of the pillars have fallen and are resting on other pillars. You see parts of the. It's not a full roof, but it's just a ring around. You see the sky above. I will mention that in one moment. Beyond the reaches of this quartz temple, you just see a thick yellow smoke. You look to the sky above, and you see it's not blue. It's gray, but not cloudy gray, as if the blue has been sucked from the sky.
Well, isn't this lovely?
Within the quartz temple, you see various tables laid out with alchemy equipment, potions, vials, beakers, burners, various herbal ingredients. When you look around, seeing Beckett standing kind of off to one of the sides, as she also seems to be blinking into consciousness as well.
What are the shackles made of?
Roll me what you'd roll for metal.
Well, I mean,
I don't know.
If it's an exotic metal, then it would probably be.
It doesn't seem to be too exotic from your naked eye.
Okay.
But it's restrictive enough to not give you access to, as you're kind of shackled around one of the pillars. Your movement is restricted enough to not be able to reach any of your pockets or anything on your person.
Would I be able to lick my arm?
Very faintly, like you can just reach the tip of your tongue.
Maybe your shoulder. That's as far as I can get here.
You can get.
If I think, wrap my arms behind this chair I'm sitting on, I can get like my shoulder.
Yeah, I think with movement you might be able to get like the tip of your tongue right onto like near your fingers.
Damn.
But
I guess
like I don't know, just like that kind of thing.
So I'm going to assume then that I wouldn't be able to do any somatic components.
No.
No. Okay. Figured it was worth a shot.
You and Beckett seemingly alone within the Poison's workshop. You being here for the first time, Beckett being here a few times.
Beckett, little help here?
Once the panic wears off, yeah, can I go over there and try to help him, or am I also shackled?
You are not shackled, so you go. You walk over towards Alistair, shackled towards one of the pillars.
Mm-hmm.
There doesn't seem to be a lock on these chains.
Okay.
Okay, all you need to do is just unbelt my arm from my shoulder.
Unbelt your arm?
Yes. My arm of Nier, the silver or the mithril arm.
Right. That just comes off.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a prosthetic. It's put onto my body across my torso. I've got a bunch of belts to strap it in.
Honestly, didn't think it was prosthetic, but okay. I'll go to do that.
Lost my arm a while. Wasn't fun.
You hear a soft chuckle from behind you guys as you guys are messing around with the chains.
I promise you, it's not what you think. I know she's reaching inside of my shirt, and I'm chained up, and I can't see whoever's doing the laughing, but I swear it's not what you think.
Curious. I did not take into account that he would have a fake arm. Hilarious.
I like to think that it's as real as any other limb of mine. It's just a replacement, is all.
Beckett, you feel like a cold shiver of nervousness wash over your neck as emerging from behind the pillar in his dark leather attire. You could see lots of buttons and buckles and pouches across his leather jacket. He's got black pants and large boots as they across the stone floor. You see any part where skin would be showing, you see his hands and his face instead is replaced with thick yellow smoke. You see his face takes the form of it's like a World War I gas mask.
Love that.
With the single canister in the front.
That's a new one.
Big "Are you my mummy" vibes.
Okay, that makes sense for someone that would actually have me chained up. All of that leather, all of those straps, yeah, okay, that makes a certain degree of sense.
Oh yeah, I told you they're all hot. Behind the smoke, he hot. As he, cocks his smoky head towards you, it's chuckling from amusement as you Beckett goes from trying to adjust with between your shirt and the buckles until she just freezes.
Can I try to fight through it?
Yeah, you're not it's not trapped like the anxious panic of when you first met Jeshima. You've had plenty of experiences with the poison before. Yeah. He does scare you to a degree, but it's not paralyzing fear.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep going then. Because I don't give a fuck.
You feel as Alistair, you see he raises up his arm and reaching a smoky hand towards Beckett's shoulder. He kind of gracefully dances his finger across her shoulder. As Beckett, you feel like the warmth of a human's hand touch your back. As you feel like the weight as if he is physically there, as he is smoke, but he is there.
Okay.
Damn, this buckle's taking a long-ass time.
I'm not sure about the relationship between the two of you, but I'm pretty sure that the lady didn't say she'd be interested in anything right now.
But I think you both would be interested in my offer. If you would stop fiddling and listen.
I'm first. Bullshit on that because you've got my friend tied up for no reason.
I will come to that. All in time, my prodigy.
Okay, fine.
First, I thought I told you to not contact her again.
I was doing it for important reasons, and I wasn't the initial contact. So, don't hate me. Please.
Beckett.
I had to. What do you want me to do? I had no other option.
All right. But if you do it again, I shall bleed you and your friends like pigs.
Cool. No interest in doing it again. I did not want to in the first place, and I will not again.
Now, on the subject of blood, Alistair Greycliffe. Fantastic to meet you finally.
And it's a interesting experience to be here, I assure you.
He reaches his hand out towards your shackled arm as he cocks his head, at least like as if he's slyly smiling, and like behind the thick fog, says, "Ego Lysel. It's a pleasure to meet a fellow entrepreneur."
So, I'm assuming that I'm not here to either become a permanent installation piece of art, and I'm going to assume as well that there's no particular reason that I should be imminently afraid of losing my life. So why don't we go ahead and cut to the chase of removing these chains?
Yeah, no, I brought you here, tied you up to threaten, gestures awkwardly towards Beckett, shrugs and snaps his fingers as the chains vanish in smoke.
Coercion and manipulation only take you so far inside of the business world. You should consider a couple of other venues.
Well, seems as my resources are limited, I do what I must.
How would you consider them limited? I mean, I can understand that this place is in a bit of a state of disrepair, but I mean, that's nothing that a couple of decent infusions wouldn't be able to fix. A make whole on that pillar over there, maybe...
I don't take lightly to comments about my workshop.
I'm sorry, I was just concerned about the structural capacity of that pillar leaning against the other.
Alistair.
It's a point of concern in engineering and architecture.
I can appreciate a fellow mind in his concern, but I assure you, these are but temporary in the grand scheme of things, which is where my offer comes in. I seem to lack a valuable resource that I know you mortals love.
Well, if it's held in high regard, then of course it's going to have high value.
It's probably the highest regard, worth more than gold. Can you take a guess?
The immediate thought comes to any number of eldritch metals, sky metals, obscure material components, platinum, time, life.
Life. Strictly speaking, I am lacking, kind of inspecting his hand as he's speaking, blood. But I also know that the Ade Naul are backed in a corner and have so many big threats ahead of you, and I could be a resource to you. I brought you here, Alistair, being the creative mind yourself. I'm sure you have an idea of maybe we can work out a deal. I can give you a gift, and you can give me a gift.
What did you have in mind?
Well, what do you desire?
Foremost, above all, the knowledge and means to craft artifacts, and to do that, I need no shortage of wealth.
If it's wealth you need, then wealth I can provide. How much pain do you think you can withstand?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, 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 no. You don't get to do that to my friends. No.
Beckett, please. A business deal is in process.
Pain of the body or of the mind?
Well, looking at it biologically, pain is all in the mind.
Alistair, no.
Are you another one of these would-be gods? One that is found themselves inside of a state of requiring a more corporeal form?
I can't slip anything by you, my friend. Very intelligent, this one, Beckett. Where do you find these people? I swear, I thought you were traveling with morons.
Can you just leave my friends alone? They already think I'm crazy.
But they're so much fun, Beckett!
No! You can do this to me. You cannot do this to my friends. That is not fair.
So much can you withstand, Beckett? Can you pay his price?
What if instead I was prepared to craft a new construct? Fine beyond imagining.
Unfortunately, I miss flesh and blood. This is my deal. Take it or find your own way home.
Oh. The challenges. They certainly do put us inside of something of a unfortunate position, don't they, Beckett?
You said he's smoke, right?
Yep.
Cool. Is there something like on a table near us that I could just throw at him? I'm not trying to hurt him. I'm just fucking pissed.
Yeah, you're standing near a table with it's a small display and it has a few vials in it. A couple of them are filled and bubbling, but a few of the rows are empty.
Is there yeah, can I grab an empty one? I'm gonna purposely miss him, but then I'm gonna step in front of Alistair. Like, get between them, basically. If that makes sense.
So are you throwing it like towards him?
Yeah, but I'm purposely trying to miss.
Basically, she's causing a distraction by hucking a flask to the ground.
Yeah.
Okay.
At least that's what I gathered from it.
You toss and step between. He doesn't even flinch much. He just moves his body just slightly as it whistles by and shatters. As you step in between the poison and Alistair.
Okay. Like I said, like 2 seconds ago, you do not get to bring my friends into this shit. I am stuck here because of choices I made in my life. You do not get to do this to my friends. So you send us back to where we were and let us just sleep. You don't get to do this shit to my friends.
I start inscribing insignia onto my mithril arm.
Beckett, you entertain me so much. Good night, friends. As you just feel your eyelids become heavy as they drop, and you almost feel like you're falling for a moment and wake up in the cold, damp, dark cave that you all slept in previous after your experience with the newly revived Zodak. You all awaken from a very uncomfortable sleep by just an overwhelming stench of smoke and rotting bodies and compost.
Fun.
That's some potent shit. You'd think it would have aired out by now, especially with us being so close to the mouth. As that's kind of freezing my ass off for nothing.
Where's my mask when I need it?
Okay, remind me later to give you a scroll of banishment when I get the time to scribe one up.
You can do that?
What are you guys on about?
Of course, I can throw one of those together.
You know how the poison just casually takes me in my sleep?
Yeah.
He casually took me and Alistair.
Decided to take a
Wait.
side.
I maybe understand you. I know he probably wasn't happy about the whole Jeshima thing, but
Oh no.
why'd you take Alistair? And how?
Business dealing.
Business deal, and I'm putting that in air quotes.
But how do you even do that? I thought he was like linked to you. I don't know.
I don't know.
Apparently, keeping an eye on all of us is the preoccupation of all these would-be gods.
Great.
I told him to back off, so I'm hoping he will, but I probably pissed him off more, so we'll see.
Well, what do you say we get out of here? Just kind of like cringing at the like smell and just basically taste because of how potent it is in the room. I don't know
I'm
how
good.
we got any sleep. Just gonna kinda go around.
Sorry. Can I just have a quick ask of who was knocked unconscious by the smoke?
I think it was only me or Golan and Knees that weren't knocked out. Or maybe it was just I don't know.
Yeah, there's only
I
three
was
of them.
not knocked out.
Oh, me,
So,
Orgolan, and Yonatan then, I think.
okay.
I was dropped like a rock.
Awesome. Yeah, sorry, proceed.
I'm gonna attempt to wake everybody up. Just like, guys, we should get going. It stinks in here. And just kind of like shake everybody awake.
When you say it stinks in here, I roll over and say, sorry, and get up.
Yonatan, get up, buddy. We gotta go.
Peter, time to get up, as I'm just gonna give him a big smack on the chest. Come on, let's go.
Anyone want provisions? I've got a couple rounds inside the crawl space.
Yeah, sure.
Peter pukes. As soon as you said that, he just pukes.
Sure, but I say we maybe wait till we get back to Saphiri's camp. I don't think we want to eat here.
Fair enough.
You know, with all the smell and vomit now.
Okay.
So if everybody think they can hold out till we get back to Saphiri's camp, I say we wait.
Oh, yeah.
Jonathan, give me a knowledge of nature check.
Sure. That's pretty good. 31.
You look at Peter's puke and it doesn't look right.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
There's just odd black flakes in it, and it had you can see almost in parts of it. It seems to be pulsating.
Can we all see this?
If Jonathan points it out to you
Yeah.
guys are just like, ooh, puke, ooh. And Griffin puke at that. Oh, that's chunky. Oh. But if Jonathan points it out to you guys, then yeah, you guys could study it further and see that it seems to be moving, and it's not like the the Jonathan shadowy Everdark puke.
Mhm.
It looks like puke, but in parts of it, it seems to be moving like organisms.
Yum. Hey, you okay, buddy? Oh boy.
Probably
Okay.
just this. Yeah, it's probably just the smell, Yonatan. He's got a more sensitive nose than us.
Okay. I am going to cast detect poison
Yeah.
on Peter.
That's smart.
Everyone who was knocked unconscious reeks of some kind of biologic poison coursing through their body.
Okay. Give me uno momento, por favor.
Okay.
I need to read up on a spell.
We're going to take this time to thank all the viewers for watching and say I love you and stay safe out there.
Sorry about the.
And sorry about the wait. We're hopefully going to get going on uploading soon. I mean, not like, yeah, whatever. I was going to say something. I was like, I don't remember what I was going to say. It's fine.
By the time that they get this message, things will be uploaded.
Exactly.
Hopefully.
How many? So me, Jonathan, Tobin,
I was not
and
knocked out.
or
I
That would
Golden.
be
We're not knocked out.
Oh, so we're the ones that are good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody
Orgolan,
else.
Tobin, Yonatan are good. Everyone else reeks of this biologic poison.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to cast okay, that helps. Yeah, I'm gonna cast delay poison thrice. Once on Peter, once on Alistair, and once on Beckett.
Yeah. Yonatan, what the fuck are you doing?
This is not good. Beckett, Alistair, and Peter all reek of poison. When that dragon did its poison breath thing, the ones that were knocked out by the poison by the cloud are poisoned right now. And
Lovely.
so I am trying to delay the effects as much as possible.
So you can't cure it, but what you're doing is slowing it down.
I can't stop it right now. I figured something like this would happen, so I would need to meditate on it and see if I can find something that'll stop it.
Now, out of character, is this saying you need to like change your spells?
Yes.
After a long rest, can't he change his spells? Like,
I can change my spells, yes.
so wouldn't you want to do that now rather than, or like,
Just saying, technically he wasn't prepared for this as he woke up and communed
right? But I'm
to
pretty
prepare
sure.
his spells.
I don't know about druids, but I'm pretty sure to like some extent they
I
do it
can
like in
prepare
the
spells
morning.
after
Like
a
it's
long
not like
rest.
it's not during the long rest that
Yeah.
they prepare them after the long rest because they're all like rejuvenated. Is that like how to like is that not how that works? Chris, what do you know about that?
Yeah, please, Chris, I would love for you to interject
What do you know about
on the
preparing
spell
spells?
casting of druids.
Druids and rangers basically get full access to their spell list, much like clerics. They can go ahead and run the full gamut of their spells. They recover them after having 8 hours of rest, whatever have you as their 8 hours of not having performed so much as a skill check, and then they can go
Okay.
ahead and pick out
So he
literally
has
any
full
of your
access to his spells as long as it's within his spells per day, kind of thing. So whatever spells he has access to for a druid, he can cast.
I believe it's at the beginning of the day. He picks from that list of which ones he can do that day, or is that a different
Yes,
class?
he needs to think of it kind of like a wizard that has all of the spells inside of pool at their disposal, but they still need to stop and they need to memorize them for the day.
Okay.
So can't he do that right now?
You know what? I'll give it to you. Yeah, that works.
If you even have a spell that like cures poison.
Yep, I got it.
Yeah.
I got.
No,
I
if you got
found
a
it.
spell, then fuck yeah, I'll give it to you. That's awesome. Fuck yeah. I tolerate druids now.
Yeah, I got it. Instead of delay
Tolerate.
poison, I'm going to cast neutralize poison 3 times instead.
What level spell is that?
Hell yeah.
All of my 3rd level spells are gonna go away, but
Hell
it's
no.
worth
Okay.
That's fine.
I think
And
it's
roll
worth
it.
it.
No.
Oh yeah, for sure. So does it work?
Yeah, I'm gonna cast neutralize poison.
With your detect poison still active as you begin the process of casting this spell, and you begin to mix up some herbs and mutter some druidic incantations to activate them as you take the sap from all the mutilated leaves and you rub them across each of their foreheads as it's almost like smelling like intense mint and lavender. But to you, Yonatan, with your detect poison still active, you see as the a lot like that as you see the biologic poison coursing through their veins begin to the cells begin to die off and neutralize themselves as they are cleansed of whatever poison was haunting them.
Are you guys okay?
I feel fine.
You
As far as I know.
feel all right?
Do I still radiate poison?
No, it seems to have gone away.
Alistair, your sinuses are the most clear they've been in years.
Whoa.
I'm gonna give Yonatan a nice pat on the back and be like, "Good catch." As I kind of like look at the puke and see like, can I see like these like moving bits? Like, I don't want to know what that is.
Yeah. You'll still see the moving
Yeah.
organisms within the puke. Those weren't neutralized, but anything within the bodies of those casted on are.
So I'll be like, "Oh, good catch, Yonatan." As I kind of look at that, like, don't want to know what kind of poison that was, and then I'll also give Peter a pet and be like, "Thanks for letting us know, buddy."
Can I find a stick and go and study the moving bits?
Yeah, go for it. What would you like to roll for that?
Doctor.
Everyone roll me fortitude checks, by the way.
Oh, God.
Still staying in the stench. I need fortitude checks by all of you.
I want to take a sample of the poisonous goop.
Ew. The idea of that sounds disgusting, but it makes sense.
Would one fit in a vial? Like I have a tiny vial.
I feel like
would one
it would
fit in
totally
one?
fit in a vial.
Oh yeah, it would absolutely. They're like the moving parts are probably smaller than maggots.
Oh, okay.
So like
I'll
you can
put them
see
in
them, you
vial.
can scoop up a few within the puke, and it's just kind of like a swirling green, brown, orange mess, and then you'll see some parts like pulsate and move. Almost
Okay.
think like a gelatinous ooze in the sense that it's moving.
Gotta love
Okay.
fighter
Well,
fortitude.
I'll
Here.
hand the file to.
Everyone passed a DC 12, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yep.
It's not a high DC.
Okay, can we get the
I
fuck out of here?
passed.
Like,
Can I roll? I don't have like a knowledge like health or anything, so would like knowledge arcana be my
That would be
best?
heal check.
I'll take a heal
Oh,
check
heal.
for that.
Crack
Okay.
alchemy.
I'll
she
take a
has that
heal
too.
check or a knowledge alchemy, whichever
Craft.
you would feel is more appropriate for skill level.
Okay, I'll do my heal, and that's a 23.
Is there anything specific you're looking for at this moving ooze?
I just wanna know what it is.
Pathogens.
Yeah, I want to know what it is, and if any of us are going to start doing that. Well, not anymore, but like.
You studied healing and the art of healing for a very long time. You've dealt with cancerous diseases.
Mhm.
This seems like a very it's like a fast acting cancer,
Holy fuck.
but it also seems to be rotting and eating away at all of the nutrients around it. So, like big chunky pieces of meat that Peter didn't chew up properly. You could see the moving organisms trying to swarm the larger pieces of meat, and you can see it actually trying to like deteriorate it at a very slow level. But as it deteriorates, you see more moving organisms begin to spawn
There's
within the nutrients.
Okay. Even though we all got cured from Yonatan, can I check? Peter. Can I check Peter and check him out? I know I'm not a vet, but like biological.
Yeah, on your heal check, after the spell that Yonatan casted, he seems to be doing better. He seems like, of course, Tobin mentioned that he's got a more acute sense of smell, and so obviously he's a little more bothered by the smell than you guys are. But overall, health-wise, he seems like a little green from the puke, but
yeah.
Overall healthy. He'll be fine within, a few hours and some fresh air and maybe some water.
Okay. Cool. I will relay all of that information to everybody else.
Awesome. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, let's get the hell out.
Agreed.
Roll me a group climb check, please.
Oh, jeez.
Does that mean all of us or
Yeah,
just one of
we
us?
mean
Yes,
group.
all of you.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I should have been more specific on that.
Great.
What if I just pack up lavender?
I got a dirty 20.
25.
22.
13.
Peter rolled a 22 as well.
Peter can fly.
Can he?
Can he not?
Yep. He's a griffin.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't think he
he's
needs to
fly.
climb. And even if he does fall, he can just fly.
I mean,
He hasn't mastered flying yet, as he's
But
a
he can-
younger
I'm sure
griffin.
he can
But
save
he
himself.
can boost himself using his wings and scaling with his claws. He's able to make it up, no problem.
We're going up?
Yeah.
Oh.
So everybody up but me succeeds.
Well,
What'd you get?
13.
13. That's not bad. What'd you get?
18.
18. Yeah, that's not bad at all. As looking around and taking in your surroundings, crawling through the stench and the moist rocks, beginning to start a bit of a sharp incline up towards one of the many hold entrances where you can see the bright white snowing clouds above. Beckett slipping a few times, but with everyone else around her managing to catch her and boosting her up, so then she doesn't take she doesn't end up falling or taking too much damage as you all slowly but surely make your way up the incline and making your way out as you guys are hit with the cold front. Now that you guys are out of the cave, the cold front and the wind chill really hits and sets in as a howling wind roars all around you. The crunch of the snow beneath your feet. The evergreen and pine trees strewn about the mountainside as you guys are deep within the Cerberus Hills, which dominate the northern hemisphere of New Daria. You guys are... Where'd you guys go in? Hold on. You guys went in here. You guys are here.
Cool.
Neat.
And then Saphira's camp is somewhere up like here. So you guys
Have to double back north. Well,
Yeah.
northwest.
yeah.
All right.
How do you all take preparations for the cold winds roaring above?
Same as the cart ride up to the things.
Yeah, I reasonably remember you guys picking up some nicer coats to survive the winter winds. I'll need a survival check from everyone just to make sure you survive the harsh environments, and then I will need a survival check from whoever's leading the pack to safely maneuver your the party, the Adenoul, to Saphir's camp safely.
Question: since I'm used to the cold, can I roll at advantage or?
This is a summer day to you. You're fine. Good catch. You don't need to roll your survival.
I did not good.
I'm
Okay.
gonna cast Endure Elements on myself,
All right.
and then I'll roll once. Does everybody not mind if I lead this one, or?
Or
Go ahead.
All right, I'll roll for leading the party.
I got a 7.
21.
Unnatural
19.
20.
Did you say natural or unnatural, V?
Unnatural.
Okay.
I got a 26.
So, give me your survival. The 26 for your survival on leading the pack, right?
Yep.
Awesome. So, leading the charge, you all make your way through the thick, it's probably like 2.5 feet deep snow as you all are trudging through it, like real trudging. The rest of you, relatively lightweight, being able to keep up with Yonatan. Almost like Legolas in the first movie, where he's walking on the snow in like a fucking t-shirt. That's
walking
Yonatan
on
leading the
snow,
pack as
huh?
everyone else is like Gimli going, oh, going their way through. Falling behind a little bit is Tobin, weighed down quite a bit by his armor and all the layers that he's wearing. He's not used to the cold. He's shivering. He's, as much as he's bundled up to the best of his abilities, he's just not used to this type of climate. He's falling behind, 15, 20, 30 feet behind now. The rest of you are trudging through. You're not really paying attention to what's happening.
Tobin, for God's sakes, just use the rod.
This
It
is.
makes you more skillful.
As
Oh.
Tobin,
Hold on. He
You-
has a
hold
fair
on.
point.
he has a fair point, but you forgot to use it. So,
But he just yelled it at me.
No, he's trudging through the snow. I just pay attention to him to Tobin falling behind. As Tobin, you freezing fucking cold, breathing very deeply, trying to pace yourself, trying to trudge your way through, carrying fucking pounds and pounds of armor. In your heart is just a small
Oh shit. Una momento. All right, go for it.
you feel within your heart is just a small spark of heat. As you focus on that spark, breathing deeply, that spark begins to grow with your breath, pulsating, warming your body. As you feel beneath your feet, almost the soles of your shoes become slick almost and lighter as you trudging through, you lift your leg as it doesn't crunch all the way down. So once again, and almost you staircase your way up to the top layer of the snow. Looking at your boots, you see a glowing bluish white light glowing at the soles of your shoes, kind of allowing you to gracefully almost skate across the top of the snow as you make your way, gracefully sliding along towards the rest of your party, trudging through deep in the 2.5 foot snow. You, like Yonatan, who's leading the charge, like Legolas in a fucking t-shirt, you on ice skates glide your way up towards the rest of your party.
Can I do a knowledge arcana check to see like what this actual like ability is of these boots? Like, cause I don't know if because I like okay,
Yeah, roll me a knowledge arcana.
you know, it's helping me walk on the snow, but like, is that all this does? Like you know, like I'm like, oh, he said there's something cool about these. Let's see, knowledge arcana. That's gonna be a. Wait, which is intelligence 18. 21.
As you skidding along, kind of studying the spell, you kind of realize that the spell almost has its own gravitational pressure. As you're not on the snow per se, you're above it on the spell itself. So you just shyly begin to test it. You place your foot almost like a stepping stone on the air. You step as it's almost a solid platform. You step and you step again. You find yourself climbing up 5, 10, 15 feet in the air. Before you reach 20 feet, you try to take another step, and it kind of just passes through right back to a solid platform again at 20 feet.
Huh. These seem familiar. Did you have a character with these boots in the last campaign? Or like something similar? I feel like somebody had something like this. Maybe one of your NPCs?
Kavalis may have had something like that. I don't remember.
Yeah?
I don't remember if True. Yeah, I know True Kavalis had his teleportation staff, but I don't remember what else he would have had.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I just feel like it seems. But anyways, that's fucking neat. Um, what's the like? Can you tell me like what the limits of like this spell is, so that I know like for using it in
Yeah,
like
you can climb up into the air 20 feet in the air
and like just walk up
as
there. Like,
if
what's the duration of the spell?
as if it was walking, and it's a duration of um, minutes equal to caster level.
Okay. Um. So is there like a cooldown? Like how many uses is it like per day or whatever?
I haven't thought of that, but once
Okay.
I write the card out, I will let you know.
For now, I'm just gonna use it on the snow because I think adds only a level, like caster level is like only the level of my actual spell casting class, right? Or is it also?
Yep.
Yeah.
No,
So
it's spellcasting class.
for now, we're using it for
You can use it in limited usage to just keep you above the snow
Okay, cool.
without needing the duration. But if you're up at 20 feet in the air
Yeah.
for longer than the 2 minutes or however much your caster level is, you will drop.
Okay, cool.
But I will give that more detail once I
Yeah,
write
that's
out the
fine.
card.
Sweet. I thought for a second, I was like, man, these better not just be like shoes of. These better not just be magic snowshoes. I'm glad it's like that, and not just like the one use magic
I
snowshoes.
half debated it. I'm not gonna lie to you. We're gonna break. We're gonna break.
Like, do you want me to
We're gonna
pause?
break, but we're not. No,
Oh,
you're
okay.
fine. We are gonna do that in a minute. But we're gonna break character. Yeah, I half debated that for a minute. I'm like, this sucks. So we're gonna rethink that. So that's what I came up with.
Yeah, dude. This
Anyways, with that as yeah, I know trek through the harsh winter winds of the Cerberus Hills in the New Darian Empire. Just flickering off in the distance, you see the roaring bonfire and the tents surrounding, making up Saphiria's camp. You all make your way towards the outskirts of the camp where we will go on break for a moment so I can use the washroom. I don't know what I was doing. Back from break. Had to pee, had to toke, you know, the normal things. We return as the Adino will make their way to Saphiri's camp as the it's probably moving on into the evening now. I'd say with the whole trek included, like as much time as it took you to make your way, it's probably making your way into the early evening, probably 4 o'clock. As you see the roaring bonfire around the surrounding tents. You see the various dog folk making their rounds on patrol or meandering their way through within the reaches of the encampment. Two dog folk make eyes on you. They move to lift their crossbows and realizing it's you, they lower and kind of nod their heads towards you.
I'm gonna wave.
They look towards you, kind of mumble something to each other, and move along on their patrol.
Yeah, let's find Saphiri.
Let's go. How you doing back there, buddy? Good. You feeling
This is
better?
his hungry growl.
Hey, you feeling better, buddy? All right. Well, we'll get you some food here soon. Maybe I go hunt something. I don't know.
Provisions box.
The smell of open roasted elk hit your noses, entering the encampment as you see 3 large elk being smoked over the large bonfire. You see the familiar albino white blood stained, larger than the rest, probably standing about 7'2" in height. The Saphiri, the dog folk, Harold, whom you are all familiar with, chatting with a few of his generals near the bonfire as he makes eyes with you and. So you've returned successfully.
Well, in our mission, successful, I suppose, but overall, I don't know.
Aye.
Have you talked to Kay?
No, we saw it flying overhead.
Ah, I see.
It headed southeastern pound towards Palos.
Towards Palos.
Um,
Is that the same direction as like the one like Case Friends? Is that
kind of.
kind of? Okay. Cuz I'm worried about what's going on in that region, and he's kind of like headed. I assume you said towards Palos, so I assume you mean towards Palos. But
Yeah.
oh shit, what any idea what business he might have there?
Those grounds are cursed. I warned them not to build a city, but I worry for the fate of that town.
Yeah,
How come?
because there's a giant dragon headed toward it in its cursed land.
Right. So would the dragon use the grounds as a focal point for whatever it is they're up to?
Let's just say things that sat within the feet of Angor's might feel his wrath, and the surrounding areas. Long ago, there was a town that stood where Palos stands. It was a mighty city. They're the crown jewel in a kingdom known as the Kyotian dynasty. There sat the crown jewel, a beautiful market trading center called Angkor.
Already.
It's where the final battle of the Kyotian Darian conflict came to an end, where you all know it as Palor's Tear came to happen.
So
Even
essentially,
now,
those grounds-
strange occurrences happen there.
I guess that makes
I
sense.
warn.
Why she had her office there.
She.
The Holy Lore Keeper.
Mm,
That's choosing Palos, right?
yeah.
Okay. Considering
Isn't
she
that
was studying
where-
the tier.
Or Golan. Someone else you know is in Palos. As well as someone the rest of your party knows. As Orgolan, I'm gonna let you say it in character as this comes to your mind as you, speaking of Palos, remember that Savell and Queen Ravana of Veilbridge currently are in Palos.
Ah.
He says to his own memory.
What, Orgolan?
I think I might know where that queen bitch is.
No, you do know.
The queen? As in, like, the queen we're trying to not murk?
Yeah.
Isn't not murdering someone as simple as just
Wait, I thought we were
ignoring
murdering
them?
her.
Oh, we're
would have to
killing her.
remember.
I was saying that in character as to not, like, because, you know, pacifist. Sure. Okay. Continue.
I believe she and my sister is in Palos.
Wait. So you're saying the queen and your sister, who we have no idea what their motives are, who seem to be doing shady shit, and in New Daria, are in the place where shady shit is heading?
Makes sense, doesn't it?
Fuck.
This is worse than we thought.
Mm-hmm.
Much worse.
We gotta.
We gotta hightail it.
I say we take care of Cavalis. I think that's our first step. Whatever he's doing with that stupid blood god is not looking good with the other things unfolding. So I say we try our best to stop him in his tracks
I agree.
and save Khaldüin, since that's essentially our next stop anyways. Two birds, you know?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
We just wanted to make sure you were aware of the whole killer dragon thing. I guess we'll be in contact, but I'm sure we'll have the pleasure of fighting alongside you again sometime soon.
Give me Kay's rune.
I'll pass it to.
He takes his sharp talon and begins to etch in a runic symbol.
Oh, nice.
This will give you direct contact with me if you wish to reach me.
Wes, can you remind me who the other herald is? I keep. Oh, Gawain. That's it. Gawain. I got it. I couldn't.
I wasn't going to tell you.
Dude, I was blanking earlier when I was trying to tell Chris about all the heralds. Just because he was like, oh, this godlike dude, when he was referring to Ego, I was just giving him like the breakdown of that he's basically a herald, but like for the other bad god.
Yeah.
Okay.
So sorry, yeah, I couldn't remember his name for a second, but alright, so
You know, played by your boy Tyler.
yeah. Yeah. Alright, then we should probably be off. We're seemingly on a bit of a schedule now. Scheduled to we're fucked the clock.
I shall make my way towards Vampire Hill Manor.
Good, I think Kay himself...
Once you are done with your mission, we shall form a plan of attack. We need to gather as many allies as we can. If this holy lore keeper is a trusted ally, I would not just throw her away to chance, so to speak.
Right.
I think if she's a trusted ally, rescue or make contact at least. I don't know if rescue, I'm not, you know.
Little slip. You're right. We should, especially with her knowledge of the tier, I think it's important that we stop by Palos, guys. But on our way, what do you think? It's not that far out of the way.
Might as well. I think.
Wait, is Palos a, city on the water? Or, like, close to the water? We have a boat.
You guys aren't really near a good body of water to sail there. It'd be faster to walk.
No. I mean, like, when we get there, instead of having to walk down to, like, Blackmere.
Theoretically.
Okay.
It is okay. It is on the water.
You said it's in Anghor, so it's right near the Bay of Anghor.
It is right near the Bay of Anghor.
It's got all the rocks and shit in there. That's the thing. How far out? Do we know like how far out those rocks go? Like, is there a place like that?
You could travel a little bit. It would take you probably half a day's travel to get away from the Bay of Anghor to put it on the easternmost coast, away from the rocks.
That would probably be faster than going all the way to Palos than Blackmere, right?
That absolutely would be faster.
Cool. That's all I was thinking. I was like, so like, okay, so let's go to Palos. he's right with the powerful allies. She's a lore keeper. I'm sure she has some connections herself as well, and she was very helpful to us. What do you guys say we go see if we can enlist her help as well as and then since we have our boat now, we won't have to. We can just take off from there to head to the Eye of the Storm.
Seems as reasonable as any.
All right.
Sounds good.
Then I suppose we're off to Palos. How far is Palos from here? Like in time, like.
You'd reach there by nightfall.
Oh well, then yeah, we'll do that. Like, can we do that if we stay to eat quick? We'll still reach like it. Well, it's not like it'll take long to eat, especially with like the food cooking.
4 o'clock. I would make you guys have like a short rest for an hour. So it'd be 5 o'clock. It would take you a half a day's journey to reach Palos. You guys would be getting there probably 11 o'clock midnight.
Or I could help to speed things along a little bit with the aid of the spell Frostfell Slide, assuming that the city is reasonably cold and has snow and slush as well.
I don't think it gets. I mean, that could whatever your spells could get us out of the mountains.
Yeah,
but
it could absolutely get you guys out of the mountains. It is wintertime, but it doesn't get as intense snowfall in the southern regions of New Daria.
Yeah, like just up in the mountains, really.
But it would absolutely speed the process along of getting out of the Cerberus Hills and across the plains of Angkor. Yeah.
Frostfell Slide basically will let you teleport 1,000 feet at a time as long as you're inside of an area of slush, snow, or ice.
So then, yeah,
and that's per round.
We can probably go right to the end of the mountains, and that's probably what takes
absolutely.
up most of our
You guys would cut 1,000 feet.
Yep. So 1/5 of a mile.
And that's per round, so like every 6 seconds.
Per round. Now, it's supposed to be a range of personal, but I figure
you guys would absolutely get there if you guys stayed here and ate, short rest, did the spell, you guys would get there by 7 o'clock.
Yeah, because I figured the big leg of our journey would just be like trudging through the mountains again, right? So
it would be trudging through the mountains and then getting through the plains of Angkor.
Yeah, but then, let's do that. Fuel up if you're going to be casting all these spells. I don't know if it's continued.
I'll just need to craft a temporary wand. So, I mean, I've got a couple of spell blanks still inside of my bracer. I might request to use the rod that improves skills.
Yeah, absolutely.
But aside from that, this is supposed to normally be a personal-only spell, so it would only be affecting me. However, I figure that if all of you climb inside of my enveloping pit and I just put you in my backpack...
Oh, that's fair. Do you think our cart will fit in there? I don't want to leave our horse just here. I don't trust... I kind of look at the wolves. I don't trust them not to get eaten. I don't say that. I'm just like kind of like saying...
Can you...
I've got a check. I've got a 10-foot by 10-foot space on the top of my portable hole, but or rather of the enveloping pit. But unfortunately, I usually reserve that for the space for lavender. It would be a very cramped go.
Sorry, spot check was a nice 11.
Plus, I haven't gone to sort out all of the items that we just kind of dashed in there from the dungeon.
Yeah.
How much did I allow everyone to collect from...
It was...
Caval's Spire?
10,000.
10,000 GP.
Nice.
Each.
Damn. I did not partake, so...
I did.
I'm glad you didn't. I'm gonna give you an inspiration point for your nobility.
I didn't take it either.
Think of it as a bestowment from Tyrael.
Neat. So, I mean, we do have a boat now. I don't want to ditch our cart though. I mean, we worked so hard painting it. As I look at the shittily painted over logo.
Shrink item?
Does that work on living things?
It works on non-living things like the cart.
What about our horse?
The horse can fit in the pit.
Yeah, the horse can fit.
Oh.
At least inside the
The
top
horse
layer.
can fit, but the cart can't. That's what the problem is.
Oh, okay. Well, then, yeah, sure.
I can take the cart down.
What do you mean take it down? Like shrink it? Or
I mean, I could probably reduce it.
I don't know what that means.
Hey, you guys have a really powerful magical friend who can probably craft an item to just like make your cart shrinkable, which I think would be hilarious and also really useful. Commission Kiriki to make you a shrink.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be a shrinky dink.
A sharinky dink from the Karinky Dinks.
Yes.
And that's the meme for the night.
Anyways,
That's how the joke
Thank you.
fucking pays
Thank you.
off,
Thank
dude.
you.
That's how the joke pays off, motherfuckers. That's how you do a
it's
joke.
a team effort. It's a team effort.
It's a fucking I volleyed it to you and you spiked it, my friend. Fuck yeah.
So, can we?
Shrink item would work.
Yeah, well, we're
One
gonna go
cut-
up to him and we're gonna be like, yeah, so we're kind of snobs now, and we like all our transportation to be shrinkable. Can you help us?
I don't think it's a snobs thing. I think it's players realizing, man, we're so forgetful. I wish we could just carry our cart in our pocket. That was the idea for the boat, by the way.
Yeah. Okay.
Makes sense. 'Cause we're all morons.
All right. So
Yeah.
let's shrink the cart. And then teleport out of here.
All right.
Shrink the heart.
Yeah.
Stash the home.
With that, you all eat, shrink the cart, stash the homies. Go on.
Okay, so before that, I'm just going to talk to Safiri for a bit, if that's all right.
It's fine.
Yeah, go for it.
We'll make up time as we go.
Yeah, okay. So, when Tobin was mentioning a dragon, Zodak the Destroyer is back. I don't know if you've heard yet.
Yes, my clan and I saw it fly overhead. We saw it head towards Palos, but that's all the information we could get. I wish we had the firepower to try and intervene, but my powers are limited as they were.
Right. Okay, so do you have any information on the whereabouts of your friends?
My friends.
Yeah, a group of your people were captured, and Kay sent us on a mission to rescue them.
No, that's
Would
Kay's.
you-
And
that's
those were
friend.
Kay's people, not
Okay.
Superior's people.
Do you have any knowledge about Kay's people, or
Or just what's going on in that region.
yeah?
That's actually a good question. Man.
I've been having dreams.
Okay. What kind of dreams?
It's all very foggy, but it's like an ecliptic sunset, a sunset of a sun of darkness. As the sun sets, the horizon fades, and in front of me are trees, and trees begin to fade, and
Okay, one more time.
out of character, do you want me to just retell you, or do you want me to do it in the voice again? Okay.
Just retell
So it's almost like I don't know if ecliptic is the right word. It's like an eclipse,
I don't see
Yeah.
why
but
it
it's a
would be the wrong
sunset.
word.
Awesome. Okay, sorry. It's like a sunset, and as the dark sun sets, the horizon vanishes. And from Saphiri's point of view, in front of him are trees, and as the horizon vanishes, the darkness moves forward towards him and taking the trees as well.
Okay.
Hopefully Gawain's okay, dude. He's out dealing with that shit, isn't he?
Oh yeah, he's tracking the
Yeah.
the retriever right now.
And I believe it went that away. Or one of them
So
did.
in
He
a,
Who
said there
knows,
were a
man?
couple of them.
in
You
ecliptic
guys gotta have to go to Farhaven to find out.
Yeah, we're getting there,
Uh,
man. We're busy
in
people.
I
ecliptic
know.
sunset, when the dark
I know. I'm
sun,
being a dick.
in ecliptic sunset, when the dark sun sets, the horizon vanishes. Darkness begins to move forward and take the tree.
So,
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's it.
like,
That's it. That's his dream. And then I wake up. I can't seem to make sense of it. But I've been having this dream since the convergence and the arrival of the other realms. Constantly, each night, no changes, just the dark sunset. And it takes all.
Okay, thank you. All right. Take care of yourself, Saphiri, all right?
into the hole.
You as well, dear friend.
I'm going to
He
grab...
gives you
I'm
a
gonna
respectful dogfolk bow.
I'm going to give him a bow back. As I grab Peter and jump into the hole.
As we Alistair transports himself outside of the reaches of his spell as the snow begins to melt and become this slushy long grass field that reaches before a dirt road, and the Iridian wood beyond the reaches of that, and past that would be the city of Palos.
Yeah, we'll pop out the cart out of the thing, hop in there instead, head to Palos, as we, Any trouble along the way, or can we get to Palos?
So
I presume I'm driving.
I would like you guys to descend to the hole, because there is stuff that will happen beforehand. You don't just and then we'll get to Palos.
You want us to
Palos.
do, you what?
Yeah,
Climb
have
through the hole.
Alistair get you guys out of the hole and do the whole action of
Okay.
as Alistair exits his spell and taking in the area around him as you are looking behind you now. A while ways away from the Cerberus Hills.
Okay.
As you may proceed to get your friends out of the hole.
All right. Well, if I've teleported to the limit of where we've got ice and slush and snow, then yeah, I'll go ahead, reach back into the pack, and unfold the enveloping pit.
Could we like see the light pour in as you do that? Like, is it like let the light in, or is it like its whole just own thing?
It's basically kind of like being stuck inside of a portable hole. So I mean, there are ever burning torches on the inside, but I mean, there's just one on each floor.
Okay.
So it's very dimly lit, as like almost like unfolding a a canvas tarp. You see the
10 foot
light
by 10
beginning
foot
to
square.
crack through and reveal itself into the circular hole of the exit of the portable hole. So
Well,
all
we're about as far as we're gonna get. So everyone out.
Awesome. I'm
I'm gonna
hoist
walk my
myself up.
way. Yeah.
There are footholds and leg holes built into the wall. Climb out ladders.
I'll kind of like climb up the foothold, and then like as I get to the top, just kind of like use my upper body strength to like hoist myself up, just like quickly, being kind of antsy from just having to sit around and wait while we were doing that. Does time
It's a
pass
10
the
foot.
same in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's basically just a hole, but I mean, it's every floor is 10 feet.
Okay.
So there would have been room regardless whether you were on the shop level, if you were in the workshop level,
Yeah.
the bedroom level, or the bathroom level.
Right on. Wow, man, that
I decked it out for my convenience.
So
I can see that.
I'm just gonna kind of look at the hole, look down. How are we gonna get the horse out of there? Kind of heavy.
I'm gonna suggest that we find a way of getting a hold of a block and tackle.
I can reduce animals.
Oh, can
That
you?
works.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna climb back down the hole, go to the horse, cast reduce animal on it, and then huck it up there.
Oh,
Or not
whoa.
not huck it,
Yeah,
but like
I see it just like fly
climb
out of the hole. I'm
up
like,
with
whoa.
it.
Awesome. Can you unreduce it?
Yep. I'm just going to like find like a space of 10 feet to just set it down and then drop concentration
And
on it.
as he does that, can you unshrink the cart, Alistair?
Yep, we can do that. We'll just dismiss the effect. It was going to last for days anyway.
Wonderful.
So,
I'll begin like helping Yonatan hook up the horse and whatnot, so we can be on our way.
As you guys ascend from the hole and begin to set yourselves up for the short journey ahead to Palos, you guys are once again met with the smell of, this time, more intense smoke, as if like smoke emitted from fire, as well as the rotten stench of Zodak's attacks from earlier, as it's carried by the winds being swept from the direction of Palos.
Oh shit! You guys smell that too, right?
oof. Yeah.
Peter? You smell that, bud? Oh yeah, he definitely smells it.
There's I don't suppose you have any way to help us not breathe that stuff in again, Alistair, with your nifty contraptions.
Ugh. Breathing without air. That's a bit of a rough go.
Or filtering air. You've got like those filter pieces for your thing, for your what do you call it?
A water filter and an air filter are slightly different.
Right, but
Beckett,
Yeah.
You feel a similar sensation as you felt within your dreamscape of meeting the poison, as you feel his finger gracefully drift across your shoulders, as you feel the same chill. I am here to help, darling.
And just like as a fun cue, Tobin will just like obviously he didn't hear that, but for the sake of timing, anybody have any ideas of how we could filter air?
I have an idea, but I'm not sure how comfortable we're all feeling with that idea after our little incident with Alistair and I going to the
Is
poison.
this the poison's smoke? That's
No, it's the
So-
dragon smoke.
No, yeah. No, the poison can help, but it'll just, yeah, I'll have to contact him. So if you're comfortable with that, I don't mind doing that, but
If you think he can help, maybe see what he'd want in return. Just
okay.
don't do anything. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. As in, remember that time I didn't give my mom blood?
Yeah.
Remember that.
Do remember that I give this man my blood on a regular basis, but yeah.
so. How many hours has it been since?
2 hours since you left, or it hasn't been a total of 2 hours. It will be 2 hours once you reach Palos. It's been an hour and a half. Dap up your roommate for me.
How long since the cave,
Baller.
putrid cave that we were in?
Pardon me?
How long since the putrid cave? Like how far have we traveled from there?
6 hours.
Okay, so we still have 4 hours left on, or no, 2 hours left on the neutralized venom.
Right.
So it won't affect us for the next 2 hours. Or whatever.
Well, then,
Poison.
Are you
I
talking
do
about
have
the people that would have been affected by it if it's coming from Palos? Or are you talking about that we're smelling it now? Sorry, like what? You said we got another 2 hours till it affects us? Is that what you're saying?
No, like it expunged the venom
Right.
or poison, and while it's still active,
Oh my god.
probably start in taking it into our bodies.
Right. Okay. So you're just saying we're probably kind of immune to it until after
Yeah.
the poison. Okay. Well,
You're immune for the next. We're immune for the next 2 hours, basically.
okay, cool. That's not permanent though. We don't know how long Palos, but that is good to know.
I do have a alchemical item, but I only have one that would that you could wear as a mask for about an hour. It's called an Owen mask. It greatly increase your success in filtering out toxins, but it isn't perfect.
Okay, that's
It's best to boost the overall fortitude of the wearer.
right. Fair enough. That's good to know. Maybe keep that on the back burner. Let's I guess.
It'll also
Oh, go ahead.
It'll also offer up to 10 minutes of water breathing if need be.
Okay, yeah, definitely keep that handy. Beckett, I guess you wanna see what you can do.
Yeah, I might as well.
Like you
Yeah,
did.
we'll see.
How was he in a bad mood when you talked to him last night?
I may have thrown something at him.
He seemed like a sleazy bar leech.
Yeah, that's a good way to describe him.
Well, if he can help us not get destroyed by scary acid poison breath stuff, then might be worth it. See what he's saying, I guess, if you can manage to get contact with him.
Okay.
Have you like described him to us? Do we know he wears gas masks? Are we just trusting you that he like?
Well, no, that's the new look for him.
Is it?
No, it's been his look.
Yeah, I thought he always had the
has
gas mask.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Ignore me. I thought that was new.
But so like, have you told us that, or are we just assuming? Our like,
I think yeah. After the one where I didn't wake up, you guys knew about it.
oh right, yeah, we kind of like yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, he's definitely into leather and chains.
Oh my. um.
um,
All
Okay.
right. Do you need us to like take a break, or do you think you can do it in the cart?
I think I could do it in the cart.
All right, as long as you can maintain the
I
focus
don't
you
remember
need.
how I don't remember how I contacted him the last time. That's fine. We'll just try it.
I'm sure you can figure it out.
Yeah.
Would you like me to assist those endeavors?
No, I should be okay. I would rather him not take any more of my friends with me.
Yeah, it seems like they had an interesting encounter earlier. I think we better stay out of it to the best of our ability.
So
He definitely seemed aggravated at the prospect of her calling upon her old gods. So if you present it as an option of visiting with him or visiting with her, that might be rather more encouraging for him.
Or might piss him off more. So maybe just trust
yeah.
him. Kind of like hissing at the words as I say it, like
Yeah.
trust.
Based
Like,
on the last few interactions, I don't need him to be angry.
all right then.
Beckett,
Well, I'm gonna.
Beckett,
Yeah.
you hear a small chuckle in your ears. The deed is done. We shall discuss later. For now, do your best, my prodigy. For now, bye.
God, he's so weird.
Did you say that out loud?
No, she's probably just like staring as if someone like.
I think it would be funny if Beckett does say, "God, he's so weird," just out loud
Okay, well,
randomly.
fair enough.
I think that would be
Yeah.
funny enough that
Yeah.
we can say that
Yeah.
is an out loud speech.
Wait.
Yep.
Did something happen?
Yeah, he said the deed is done,
I'm
and
gonna
that we'll
take
discuss it later.
I'm gonna take like a big inhale through my nose, see if I can
Mhm.
smell the rotting grossness.
The smell is deafened to you.
I don't.
You
smell
can no
it.
longer smell.
I don't smell the rancid air anymore. What about you guys?
I'm gonna take a big ol' sniff.
Similarly, also deafened.
Do I know if it's because of the spell I cast,
You
or is
cast
it
a
just odorless?
It seems odorless, as if it were never there.
Okay.
Your spell would not have affected that.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. This is definitely out of the ordinary, but maybe the poison helped us in some way.
Well, it kind of seems
Yeah,
like that. He said it was taken care of.
I just would like to know what our conversation is going to be about later. That's fine.
Well,
Okay, I guess problem solved, at least for now.
for now, is
For now.
what about Peter? Is he all right?
How's Peter doing? Yeah, he's fine, man. He's good.
All right. Has the cart been unshrunken? 'Cause you said you just had to
Yeah,
like undo the thing.
traveling.
So
Mhm.
It's
nice and quick.
dismissible.
Oh well, yeah, we already set it up.
Traveling forward after ever with the curious cures experience with the poison, you all make your way towards the shining city of Palos. As you approach the city, once before, you've approached the city a few times where you all faced Wrath the Butcher, one of the sons of Osiris, and previously also journeying to Palos to speak with the Holy Lore Keeper. You all remembering the gorgeous white architecture, the beautiful multicolored flowers that lined each of the gardens. As you approach the city, you see it in absolute ruin. As rubble and homes and shops leveled and destroyed. You see a few dilapidated buildings with you see one building with a corner, so you see the roof kind of sag for a moment as it kind of drifts and wanes in the wind and cracks and crashes. That's part of the roof collapses in on the building.
What's the status of the church, like where the Holy Lord Keeper is, like the office, like her office? Because it was in the church, right?
Roll me a spot check. It's gonna be a little bit
I assume-
more
I assume
high of a roll just because it's within deeper into the city, but with the dilapidated settings, it could be rollable.
Right. Nat 20. Thanks, Tyrael.
Not 20. Yeah,
Well done.
Tyrael got you.
I re-rolled it because it was ass and I wanted to know. So I used
A
it.
big word. As you look forward, kind of standing on a pile of rubble, cresting your vision forward, you see it in ruin. It probably destroyed more than a lot of the buildings around it, as if it was targeted.
Oh shit, guys. Tie up the horse. We gotta go. Like, just find a tree or something. We gotta go. We gotta go help these people. We gotta go do something. And Tobin
I'm
just
on
gonna
it.
start. Tobin just gonna start kind of like getting ready to take off. Like, come on, guys.
A cold wind whips through this dilapidated, once beautiful city. Orgolan, you see a piece of paper whip through the wind and land near your feet. See on the big bold text, it reads, Brad Beard's traveling circus coming to a city, as the rest of the paper is burned to a crisp. You see a few scribbled dates on it, and you see a smiley looking short character with a large big beard kind of smiling. You see a part of his face is burnt in and caved in. He almost looks deranged now by the look of his crooked smile now burnt from the paper. As you tie up the horse and begin to make your way into this dilapidated city, Tobin rearing and ready to help the people in need, you look around you and you see a body within the ruins, a pile of ruins near one of the buildings. A small female child.
Tobin.
You see one of the piles of ruin had caved in a part of her skull. As you see her body withered and burnt to a crisp and almost rotten.
So I want to like set the scene in the idea of like Tobin seeing this like crushed person. He goes to try and like run and help, and then like as he gets closer, he like sees the damage and kind of like slows down, like and like awe,
How
like
close do you get to the child?
like I'm saying as close as he like he's like he sees this from a distance and he goes to run to try and help, and then he stops as he's close enough to see that this person is like very dead.
Okay.
It's gonna continue scanning around to see if there's anybody that looks like they are alive and in need of help.
You see a few bodies strewn within the street.
Tobin's gonna check him out.
As you begin to look around, and you see another body kind of near to the young girl's head, crushed body, head, whatever. As you begin to kind of walk towards that body, behind you, you see the pinky of the girl's finger twitch.
I'm gonna like snap my head over and kind of like I guess I'll look at her and like inspect what the fuck's going on.
So you turn and look towards her. You see her arm just kind of snap in an odd, like obtruse angle, like arm breaking point, as it begins to snap and move as if it's picking itself up as the other arm moves. So you see the crushed head, the majority of this part of the skull caved in, raises its head in a cocky, almost clockwork fashion, as it's almost like a breakneck fashion towards you as you look towards the face. It's just rottened. You see that the lips are dry and cracked and almost like pure white. You see the skin decayed with, you see black flakes embedded in the skin as a mixture of drool and blood leaks out of its jaw.
So starting from like when the like from just seeing the pinky twitch, Tobin's gonna go through like a kind of a like a whole flood of emotions. Like for a second he's gonna be like, oh my god, she's alive, like I can help her. And then seeing like this like unhuman breaking of the arm and like starting to come back to life, he's gonna like be sad, like tears starting to well up in his eyes, and then seeing these like these like black particles, and seeing like what's going on. It's gonna turn to anger as he realizes that this is probably what happens to those people affected by this gas, that are actually like killed by it or fully taken over by the poison. And he's gonna draw his sword and attempt to just lop her head off, I guess.
Calmly drawing your blade and slicing right through the young child's rotted body as it crumples to the floor,
And then
lifeless and unmoving.
the rest of the head too, just to ensure that stays down too. You never know.
You see one of the, as you stab into it, you see one of the eyelids twitch for a moment and then stay half closed.
Jesus.
We gotta go see if the Holy Lord Keeper's okay. We gotta make our way to the church.
Palor's sake. I'm glad I cured you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is messed up.
Oh.
And Tobin's gonna start racing towards the church area as fast as he can with his heavy armor. So
Stealthily or just direct route main roads?
Just kind of like making his way, like looking around to make sure there's no other like zombie type thing that's gonna jump at him, but like kind of like making haste, but not like sprinting. You know, like kind of like that speed walk where you're like looking.
But
around
you're taking the main roads. You're not being
whatever the quickest,
Metal Gear Solid and
whatever the quickest
sneaking
way
through
there is, we're
alleyways.
trying to make sure she's okay.
So main roads.
Yeah,
main roads. Okay.
Yeah, main roads.
Awesome.
Until I have
With
any
that,
sign to like not take.
We're gonna call a quick 10-minute break, and we'll be back.
All
right. Can everyone roll me initiative?
Oh my.
Oh.
While Yonatan is just surveying the battlefield and seeing what's going on, is the town burning down right now? Or is it
There's a few buildings on fire, but it's not like burning down. There's still like a few places like that are smoldering, but it's not on fire. But it was
okay?
scorched by fire.
So we're
Just seeing the
oh, come on.
burning to the ground and him just running away. But after a brief second, he just kind of shakes his head, shakes himself out of his thoughts, and is going to prepare for battle as he's going to cast Primal Instinct and gain a +5 on initiative rolls.
I don't know if you have
Nice.
Oh, can you do that?
I'll give you time to do that. This is just I call this active initiative.
Okay.
So this is the order of initiative as combat arises.
All right.
I have a total of 6. I
Alright, hold
rolled
on.
a natty 1.
Ooh, very nice.
I am just preoccupied in my own mind about my own experiences with undead and decimated cities.
Does anyone have 25 plus? What do you have?
27.
What the fuck?
25 to 20.
I got
Me,
dirty 20.
I also got a dirty 20.
22.
Oh, and my dex is 16. I'm sure yours is probably higher, being a monk.
Mine is also 16.
Oh.
Rollsies.
Rollies!
Oh, nat 20.
Damn.
Yeah, you go first.
That's 2 nat 20s for me today. Not that that one actually, like, I don't know if that one counts because it was just rollsies, but...
Yeah, it does.
I'm sure we'll count it.
Put it on the list.
And then I guess the only person left is Alistair.
With the 6.
With my natty 1/6.
Modify a dirty 6.
I'm pretty sure all 6s are dirty. I don't know. I don't think it has to be specified.
True.
Well, I mean, you could roll a 6 and just have no modifiers.
Yeah. But I'm saying, like, it's dirty as in... It's gross. Nobody wants it.
Fair enough.
Oh, it's the literal end of the campaign, guys. It's a cliffhanger
Not
ending.
again.
It's a cliffhanger ending.
Question:
Guys.
my face isn't covering all
At
your
the bottom
sprites,
left.
right?
Yep, you're
No.
clear.
Awesome. Okay. On my screen it says that, but I'm going full screen anyways.
All right.
So here we are. This is the order of initiative that I have you guys at. I'm just gonna get rid of these. Goodbye, knees. If you guys want to reshuffle yourselves on where you guys are standing, go for it. I have Yonatan and Peter in the back.
I'll stand where knees stood, and then have Peter right behind Beckett.
I'm pretty sure I'm in the front, so that checks out.
I'm happy.
Which way's the church?
Yeah, that checks out.
So the church is, I'm not going to full screen out, but it is up and to the left.
Is that
I will-
a zombie right now? What's that?
I will go back a little bit to give you guys
Oh,
an overhead.
nice. That's a good one. That's a good level of zoom.
Nice. Yes,
Mhm.
that is adequate levels of zoom.
So
I know.
saying...
I started it off just to show you guys, show the group, and then zooming it out for actual combat.
So is there a zombie right there then? That's the way we need to
So,
go.
so far from your vision, you don't see this guy right here on the left, the right hand side, but you guys do see this zombie. One of the corpses now, crawling zombie, shambling his way through some debris, making eyes with you as he.
Which guy is this? I don't think I see your mouse when you're.
This guy right here. He's made eyes with you. You guys don't see this guy on the right hand side. There's
So we
two
see the
guys on
top
your
left
screen.
one.
Top left, and then if you follow this alleyway on the building, you'll see another one there. But your characters don't see this guy yet.
Yeah. Okay. Let's continue the way we gotta go. So, did you say this dude in front of us is the crawler dude, or like
Oh, hello.
Like, cause we gotta go.
You see this guy. So far, you guys have to go up and to the left,
Right. Yeah. So we're
like
heading
up
that
this
way.
main road.
Oh, up that main road. Okay, I thought you meant like this side road here.
Yeah, I mean, you could go up the side road. You guys have free access to me and your way through the cityscape as you see it.
I mean, if it's still up and to the left, that's the way I was thinking. So let's go like this left way with the zombie like kind of in the center of the screen. Or I guess we'd probably avoid that, and we can't see that guy really up there, so we'd probably just go straight up. I don't know.
Oh, wonderful.
Not Wes rolling initiative.
Okay. Well, top of the round. Excuse me. Top of the round is Jonathan. And then Peter would be right after.
Okay. I am just going to. I'm just gonna dash for my action.
Dash? How many feet is dash?
Is there a dash?
I don't know. Just you have
Okay.
movement. Just use your movement.
Okay. I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna move the diagonal where Tobin and Orgolan are connected. I want to go up there, like between Tobin and Orgolan, and then
between
up one
Tobin and
space.
Orgolan, and then up one space.
Yeah.
You're 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yep. All right.
And then I'm gonna shoot this guy with my bow twice.
All right. Go ahead and roll me an attack.
Okay, first attack.
If he's lying down on the ground, he's going to have +4 to his AC for.
No, he's standing now.
Okay.
Dirty attack. Second attack is only a 9.
Only a 9. 9 won't hit, but the dirty 20 will.
Okay, D8. Oh, I think a longbow is just 20 for a crit.
I'm not sure.
You have to roll natural for a crit.
With a longbow, yeah. 7 damage. Hello?
Where are you aiming on as you fire your arrow?
I am going to aim for his neck. Or its neck, I guess. I don't know.
As you... As it pierces right through his neck and just sits right in the center where his esophagus would be. As you can kind of see, like the tip of your arrow sticking out the back of his neck as he. Now his growls are a little bit choked off by the restriction as he's like he's a little bit hindered. He gets a little bit stunned, but he's still like mindlessly making his way towards you.
Okay. Yep. That's all I can. I'm going to cast Cat's Grace on myself as a bonus action.
That would have been your standard action that you used for attacking.
I have Quicken spell.
Oh, okay, neat. All right, never mind.
All right, as you feel yourself become more agile and more dexterously aware, as little cat ears poke up from your hair. Kidding. As Beckett, it is under your turn.
The zombie on the left doesn't see us, correct? I'm just double checking on that.
The who?
Zombie on the left sees you. Zombie on the right hasn't seen you, and you also don't see him.
Cool.
But he does. The one on the left does see you.
Cool. Do I even, I am going to. I'm just gonna pass my turn. Like I'll step forward like towards where Orgolan is, but after that I'm just gonna pass my turn.
Like 1 step forward, 2 step forwards.
You have a
I feel
holy
like-
water super soaker.
I know, but there's no point in me attacking him if there's like 3 of you already there. So.
Might as well draw it.
Well, yeah. I'll draw my weapon and then I'll stand to the right of Orgolan if I can.
Hi, how are you?
Man, we hate each other. What are you talking about?
Stand to the right of Orgolan, like right in the center here, or on this side.
That's
On
it.
this side. The.
Yep.
Right west.
It's okay. I had to think about it. But yeah, no. Otherwise, I'm just gonna pass my turn because there's already 3 of them for 1 zombie.
Is it my turn?
I'm done.
Give it to me.
Tobin.
Alright. I'm just gonna kind of look at well, I'm gonna head over towards the zombie, but like I'm gonna attack the zombie, but I'm gonna say, guys, let's go this way. I bet if they were trying to flee, the main streets are probably more crowded, and I think we can get to the church this way too, because it's up and to the left. So. And then I'm going to attack this zombie.
Attack this gentleman right here.
That gentleman right there. Okay.
My thing is stuck.
Oh, lovely. So my first attack
Aha! Oh,
is.
hello.
Are we good?
Shh, you guys don't see anything?
Not
You guys don't see nothing?
I'm looking at my character sheet, anyways.
You know what?
I
Take away from your
don't.
screens.
I don't
Spells.
see anything.
I'm looking at
You guys
spells.
don't. Yeah, there we go. Redacted. Can you put it on pause for a moment?
Yeah, hold on. All right, we're back in. Okay, so I'm attacking this zombie. The first one was worse, but that was get out of my way stuff. Okay, let's see. That's better than a crit fail. Does a 13 hit?
A 13 will not hit.
Great. So I'm gonna
Go hard.
I'm gonna swing, kind of do a downwards strike towards this zombie. I miss. You can describe that if that's what you were gonna do.
Yeah, as you do a downward strike towards its shoulder, you kind of misalign your strike, instead of hitting towards the chest, you hit towards the arm. So you slice the zombie's arm completely off as it's just unfazed,
And then
towards you.
I'm just gonna be like, whoa, and then kind of do an upward slash towards its head. Does a 16 hit?
A 16 will hit.
Okay. Let me.
No, wait.
No.
A 16 matches. Nope, never mind.
Man.
No, never mind. You're good.
Oh, I am good. Okay, sweet.
Yep, you're good.
Sweet. We're gonna do that. Oh, give me that. It's been a while. Okay. Yikes. Okay. All right. 11 plus 5. Gonna be a cute little 16 damage. Is there any, like, should I be letting you know separately with ice damage or anything, or can I just give you?
No, you're fine.
So 16 damage.
As describe your upward slash kill. As
yeah.
he is dismembered.
As I go to, so yeah, I slash down, kind of like cutting through his arm, kind of like losing my balance as it goes through its rotting flesh very easily. I'm gonna kind of re-catch myself and pivot off my foot, pivot off my forward foot to like turn and swing in like a diagonal arc up towards its face, kind of like cutting its jaw like a diagonal, as it's just kind of. As its face just separates and it drops to the ground. And then yeah, I'll continue with the rest of my movement up over this way, like to the left, towards like the.
So, decentering. You have 25 feet.
Yeah.
So you make it there.
Okay.
Next up is Orgolen.
I think you're
The
muted.
Organ Man.
I'm gonna start to make my way directly up.
Why? I said we were going this way.
Orgolen
You do
chose
you.
to go that
but
way, I guess.
Just a reminder that I said, hey guys, let's go this way. Obviously, you can choose to ignore it. That's your choice.
And is there
Yeah, you run
anything?
directly towards the bad dude that's sitting up on this main street here.
All right, I'm gonna start to throw punches at it. All right, let's do these 3. Two and 3. All right, so that is a dirty 20, 19, and an 11 to hit.
Dirty 20, 19, and 11. 2 of those will hit.
All right. Bop, bop. All right. So 14 damage for the first hit. Then 10 damage for the second for 24 total. Whack.
Describe your barrage of punches as if you were destroying a piece of meat.
All right, so the first punch, I'm gonna go for the jaw. The second one, I'm gonna go grab like the rib cage right here and just rip it out of his body. If that kills him.
It doesn't kill him, but he's very close. As you go and sock him once in the jaw, you see the lower half of his face, his jaw, and part of his cheek just like implodes on itself and gushes like spoiled meat as your fist sinks in as it punches the flesh outwards, as you see the skull, what remains, just kind of crunches as the gravity loses weight as it crunches on itself. You reach into the rib cage and like tear out a large chunk of it as it hobbles and kind of loses stability. It's not very standing solid, but it's still standing. Next would be Alistair.
Okay.
Has
I'm-
Beckett not had her turn yet?
No, she
Beckett's
forgoed
got
her
her
turn.
turn.
I passed it.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. All right, cool. My apologies. Oh, Peter didn't go.
Yeah, Peter probably has a higher initiative count than me.
Yeah, Peter's just gonna walk up beside me, and that's it.
On your left or your right?
My right. Yeah. All right, Alistair, go ahead.
Move right 1 square and up 3 squares. And then I'm going to cast the spell Legion's Shield of Faith. So everyone inside of a 20-foot radius of me gets a +3 deflection bonus to their armor class for the next 10 minutes. If you already have a deflection bonus from something like a Ring of Protection, then whatever's the biggest wins out.
So +3, you say?
Yes, +3 deflection.
Sweet.
And also that affects me as well. But yes.
All right. Yeah. So yeah, everyone in the area gets affected by that.
Including Peter.
Whoop.
Woo.
Whoop.
Woo. All right. Is that what Alistair does with his turn?
Yeah, that's my movement and my standard.
Come on. So this zombie, pray that it works. It probably won't. Nope, he disappears. He's right here on this blue square.
Okay.
That guy runs forward.
So the zombie that was at the building just moved its full movement to 2 squares to the right of Peter.
Yep.
I'm gonna write down notes just in case.
What is this?
Please do.
Just
I
in
will.
case
I
you
will
lose.
attempt to highlight them where I can find them.
This
But
is a new mud where you gotta like describe your fucking actions.
oh, shoutouts to Muds.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, the others are now invisible too.
Oh no!
Oh no, invisible zombies.
That would suck.
The near re-death one near Orgolan is going to make 2 attacks towards Orgolan.
I hope this
18, 2 18s.
isn't. Oof,
Miss.
not bad though.
They myth.
I hope this isn't a collaboration between our 2 least favorite artists, Zodak and what's his face?
Zodak and Amarai.
Yeah, I just realized they're like Walking Dead. He's a necromancer.
Can I make an attack of opportunity since he missed both his
No.
attacks or no?
No.
Nuh-uh, no way, you silly,
Nuh-uh.
silly goose.
Silly goose.
It's only when
Uh,
leaving.
Come on.
As he throws his rotting body towards you, attempt to body slam, and then kind of gnashes its lack of a jaw towards you to attempt to scratch you with his remaining teeth, but you gracefully, like the Matrix, dodging out of each of the attacks as he hobbles his way, attempting to attack you. And that's all the ones in range. So it's back to Jonathan.
Okay, I'm just gonna go up 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm gonna go
Tobin,
up.
talking is a free action if you do want to say something.
To what?
Because I know you had a different plan in mind, but
I
if
did.
you want to let them do them, then fuck yeah.
I did. I said why don't we go? I said I thought we were going this way.
Or Golan, do you have it handled?
I told our goal in that. Like that wasn't me saying it in character when I said it earlier. He knows.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can manage this guy and whoever comes next.
Okay, I am going to move 20 feet to the left towards Tobin.
20 feet.
Yep.
Exit stage left. Right even.
And then I am going to tell Peter to move up 20 feet. And that'll be Peter's movement. And then Peter is going to attack the zombie.
Nice. Kill steal. Do it.
All right. Okay, he doesn't have 2 attacks yet. That is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 will hit.
9 damage.
9 damage. How does Peter slash through this dead guy?
Just as his jaw is just like hanging on by a thread, Peter's just gonna come charging up to him, bite him like on his lower jaw and neck, and just tear it off. Just horizontally, just take the rest of his jaw off.
Hell yeah. As he Becant.
Question: are we aware that the blue box is there?
Yeah, they're pretty loud enough that you'll hear them around the corner.
Cool. Can I? What do I want to do? I'm gonna attack, but I want to describe it because I have a cool idea.
Do it. Fuck yeah.
And I'm not sure if this is considered grappling or not. So I want to use my scythe instead of my sword, and just reach around the corner with it and pull him out into the middle of the.
No, that's 5, 10, that's 15 feet away. I don't think you'd be able to do that from around the corner. He's just a little bit too far away.
Oh. Okay, I'll just go poke him, I guess.
You could save your action for when he comes closer around the corner. So then when he's like a box away from you, then you might be able to do that.
Readied action.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like ready your action.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'll do that then. I'll just
Because I'm sure he'll peek his head out
sneakily
eventually.
wait. I'll sneakily wait behind the corner.
All right. Scythe in hand, sneakily waiting around the corner.
Yep.
Tobin.
Yeah, I'm gonna yell to Orgolan again. We're like, hey, I'm just gonna be like, Orgolan, we're not here to beat up zombies. We're trying to get somewhere, and there's probably gonna be more that way. It's probably safer to go this way, and then I'm gonna keep going that way.
As 25 feet as far as you can.
Yeah.
I respond to him. Who said anything about fun? Or
I didn't. Oh, maybe I
who
didn't
said
hear it.
anything about help? I want some fun.
Ah.
I'm keeping track of the
Tobin is
zombies'
a little-
position,
Yeah. Okay.
just in case they disappear.
Tobin, can you do anything with your action this turn?
Mm, Can I try and cast? There's not really a
Yeah.
stat block for it. That ice dagger spell. Could you like come up with something quick just so I could like use it? Because I haven't really played with any other
Roll
offensive
me
spells. You know what I mean?
a ranged touch attack.
Okay. So it's been a while since I've had to do this. Do I add my base attack?
You add your base attack and your
your
dexterity modifier.
Well, it's a ranged touch attack because it's a spell. Wouldn't it be my charisma? Because that's
No.
the. Oh no, it's just dex. Okay.
Dex.
Well, I've got 14 plus 8 is 22, 25.
Yeah, you can deal 2d8 ice damage.
Sweet.
As you you can describe how you would like to cast the ice dagger attack.
Yeah. Okay. Just give me a second here. Just gotta find some d8. Which ones are these? They're the square ones. The square-looking ones. Where'd they go?
The diamond-looking ones.
Yeah.
Square-looking ones are the d6.
Don't worry, that's what I meant.
I know. I'm giving you shit. You're good.
They're pretty square comparatively to a lot of the other ones.
You know, the double pyramid-looking ones.
Comparatively.
Where the fuck is another one? Oh, there's another one. Yeah. So, was it 3 daggers? I feel like, or I guess we'll say 2 because I have 2d8.
2 daggers. You can do you can have up to 3 targets. But you can have 2 daggers attack 1 target.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna focus real hard and be like, just kind of like realizing I'm not gonna be able to get that far while I'm waiting for everybody to catch up. I'm gonna focus hard and then hold out both my hands and focus as kind of like not like coming out of my hands, but like in front of my hands, like a little frost is gonna form where it's gonna be like as if like coming out kind of like a portal. Like I don't want to think like like coming out of my hands like ooh this ice is like emerging from his skin, but like from like right in front of my hands. You know what I mean? 2 like long like dagger like icicles like sharp icicles are gonna appear, and then they're gonna and then I'm gonna push and they're both gonna launch towards him. One towards his one towards his throat, and then as he like kind of like bends down a little bit from the force of it hitting his throat, the other one like into his skull. Oh, that was some sexy damage right there. I got a whole 4.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
As they, but he's still. He just seems so unbothered by the
Just kinda,
attack.
like seeing that
Just
they
purely off of his madness.
Seeing that they kind of just that they hit, but they don't pierce very deeply. I just kind of note that to myself as as I like to like do better next time. Like seeing like working out the kinks.
Yeah. Or Golan.
Do I see the zombie in front of me? I'm going to sprint towards it, jumping over whatever that is. And I'm just going to do a like Superman punch him right in the head. And then hopefully do some follow-up strikes. All right, so that's a 21 to hit, a 24 to hit, and a 15 to hit.
15 clashes, so 2 of them hit. You want to go ahead and describe your attacks for me?
So the first one, I'm gonna do like a right hook, just hit him right in like the temple, and then the second one, I'm just gonna kick him in the stomach, or kick him in the ribs. And so I rolled. So 14 for the first attack, 13 for the second, for a total of 27.
Hell yeah, you demolish this guy. You, Superman punch to the temple, knocking him down as he's falling using gravity to your advantage. You raise up your knee, smash him right in the rib cage as you hear the crunch of his decaying bones. As you instinctively go for the elbow downward, you look down, realizing that this corpse is no longer moving, and you, oh, all right,
That'll work.
yeah, Alistair.
All right. I'm going to use my 4th level infusion, concurrent infusions. That's going to allow me to cast 3 first level infusions, and I'm going to burn one of my inspiration points in order to hasten it down to 1 action.
All right.
I'm going to attempt to create 1 spell storing item of Celestial Brilliance, 1 spell storing item of Flame Sands, and 1 spell storing item of Mass Snake Swiftness.
Oh, I don't think Snake Swiftness is going to do much here.
It grants all of my allies a free attack, melee or ranged.
Okay, so that might give Tobin something.
He's putting it into a wand. He's not casting it
Oh.
this minute.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. My bad.
No, I'm just charging up. This
Okay.
is the Mega Man Blaster charge.
All right,
All right.
I like it.
I
Leaning
got
up against a wall of the dilapidated building as he's fiddling and charging up his wands and preparing. You see, like a charge of an arcane. What color is your magic?
Mm.
We'll go with let's go with a bronze.
Oh,
Like
nice.
a bronze glow emits from his wrists as he cycles through a few of the wands, preparing himself.
I just need to make a couple of use magic device checks to make sure that they succeed.
All right.
I'm going to definitely pop my my Surge of Fortune, though, to guarantee the Flame Sense to succeed. So I'm
Sick.
just going to see if Celestial Brilliance and Mass Snake Swiftness will charge.
What's the DC on that?
For Celestial Brilliance, that is going to be caster level 7. So that's going to be, let's see, 27. That's going to be a 41.
All right.
Not impossible, just rough.
Yeah.
I make it by 2.
Ooh.
And Mass Snake Swiftness, that's only caster level 3, so that's a DC 29. So 18 plus 16. 34.
My man's
right.
proficient.
Hell yeah, he is.
So yeah, I've got 3 charged wands.
All right. And is that what you do with your turn?
Yep, that's the limit of what I can do, I'm afraid.
All right. It is now the zombie's turn. So the Invisi-Zombie is going to round the corner, giving Beckett ample chance to attack.
Yay.
Whoosh.
Yank
Fuck
around the
yeah.
corner. Oh, fuck yeah, nat 20.
Oi!
boy.
Roll it again. Do you?
Oh, my scythe gets a times 4.
Times nice
Oh.
crit.
So,
Nice.
That is
Jesus.
delightful.
Roll your attack again. See if you get on the crit table.
I got a 13.
13. That won't hit, but you still get your critical hit.
Okay. So then that's. Do I multiply the total by 4 or do I roll 4 more dice? I can't remember.
Multiply the total by 4.
Okay.
Roll the total damage. Multiply the total damage by, or the rolled damage by 4, and then add your bonuses.
Okay. Sorry, give me like 2 seconds. 18. 24. 24 times 4.
Big dead.
He's really dead. That's 96 damage.
Holy.
Big
my.
dead.
Is that the
They have
most,
26 health. Big dead.
Is that the most damage we've had in a turn? Like that? Like one
That's the
Yeah.
most damage I've ever done.
In a
How-
single
like,
attack,
die is-
definitely.
Yeah, I think so. In a single attack.
What die is sight? Like, what do you roll for damage?
D4.
Times
Oh wait,
4.
I rolled a D6. I'm a fucking idiot. Sorry.
Don't worry about it.
That's my fault.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about
Don't worry about it. You killed him.
Yeah,
Even-
I think
now
you got
I
him.
know how much I did.
Even if it was a D6, did you get how did you get 96? What happened there? Like,
I literally rolled a 2 and a 6.
oh, it's 2 to 2. Okay, you rolled 2.
Yeah, because it's 2d4. I rolled 2d6.
Right, whatever.
And then I have a +3 strike fire and a plus bonus.
You kill him.
So
Because this new Invisi-Zombie is going to charge towards Tobin and make 2 attacks towards him.
Try me, bitch.
1 slam and 1 bite.
V, you
Dude.
didn't just kill the zombie, you killed the zombie's soul and his children.
19 on the first.
Miss.
And 24 on the second.
Ooh, just barely squeaking by there. You got it.
As his slam attack will hit, dealing hold on, what's her strength? I wasn't expecting them to actually hit an attack.
Well, I wasn't expecting a 24.
8 damage.
Ow.
As he just wildly throws his body towards you for a body slam and attempting to gnash his teeth towards you, but only gnawing on the metal of your armor.
That's the loner armor. I don't care.
Okay.
Speaking of, I gotta go get my armor.
True. With that, I think we are at the bottom of initiative order. We are 10 minutes to the end of the runtime. Pick it up next week as we battle through the hordes of the undead.
I'm good with that.
That's fine by me.
Alright.
All right. Well, thank you very much for being here. That was a very fun session.
Alright.
Oh, yeah.
We'll find the Ade Nowell next session as they fight their way through the hordes of the undead and attempt to reach their friends and, other people. Cough, cough, the queen. We can't call her a friend. She's a bitch.
Yes. We gonna
Yeah.
do a murder.
Our not so friend,
All
the
right.
queen.
Yep. I think that's it. GG's. Peace out,
All right.
y'all. That was very fun.
Bye. Have a great time.